So, Mum, tell me this. Why is the topic of women in leadership important to you?
Well, as you probably gathered, I mean, I didn't have a conventional journey into law or into the work field. My own journey was a driver for me being interested in this topic because when I was looking to do my attaining a training contract for becoming a solicitor, by this time, I had 2 children during my degree. Didn't make it easy for myself. And I had 1 daughter when I went for the interviews. I applied to 4 firms, very lucky to get 4 interviews. And I had 3 offers, and the 4th firm, the partner at the interview asked me, he said, you have a daughter. And I got pretty, in fact, impressed, thinking, well, it's not just my academic credentials that have been looked at, also seeing me as a person and the fact that I have a daughter. Well, the next question that came out, I wasn't prepared for. I got asked, you have a daughter, your husband might want an heir. Now, that was wrong at so many levels. And it really did sow a seed for what is gender equality. It made me feel, would I been asked that question had I been a man? And so on and so forth. It made me feel uncomfortable and made me feel that having a child or having a family was not conducive to a career in law. So it wasn't a great experience. That's one reason. More recently, during my executive MBA, I was at an Institute of Directors celebrating, or it was a women leaders event, and the narrative that was coming through was very much that women as girls start to feel that they're somehow less than boys at a very early stage in their lives, and then they're told, work hard and you will get somewhere, you'll succeed, but you have to work harder. So the notion of working smarter was bubbling in my head, and I posed that question to the women, and the answers I got, and perhaps the answers I didn't get, intrigued me to look into this further. It really, the fact that I've got, out of the 4 children, 3 of them are daughters, that was of a real personal interest as well. The more I looked into it, research evidence showed that the narrative of leadership is very much based on charismatic, strong, assertive male characters. And the further I researched into it, the more I realized that the different skill sets women bring to the fore, to the table, is not better or worse. It's just different. And why wouldn't we look into benefiting from a balanced approach rather than a groupthink way of going forward and benefit from that? And also the radical disparity in statistics. I looked at, if we consider, in fact, a pyramid, the bottom of the pyramid, the 3rd bottom, there is parity. Lower paid jobs, men and women share 50% of the scene. Get to the next 3rd, and this statistic sways in favor of men to the tune of 60 to 40%. Get to the top 3rd of the pyramid, you find that figure, that ratio changes 85% to 15% in favor of men. And go to the apex, right at the very top. Let's say the 100 FTSE companies, there are 5 women CEOs earning 4.2% of the 100 CEOs' wages. And those were the factors that got me really intrigued and interested, and the fact that there is work to be done on this area. That's basically my drive for my interest in this particular field.